Hello everyone and welcome to Mr. Johnson's farm. We are here today at MSM Milling and we're going to do a tour of how canola comes from the seed, gets delivered here to the mill and then gets processed into oil and stock feed as well. So come with me on this tour and we will check it out. So here it is. This is the process of everything that happens here at MSM Milling. It's incredible to see that tiny little oil seed being made into oil and stock feed. So let me take you through this process. We're going to see how the seed is taken from the farm, delivered to the mill and is refined and processed into oil and stock feed. And I was given a tour by the lovely Gwyn and Tammy.
Across the weighbridge, they take a sample out and they test it.
Okay.
To make sure that it is what we want, that it's all good,
there's not too much admix, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Not too.
To make sure it's canola and not manola.
So here we have the first step. The truck arrives, it's weighed and a sample's taken and tested. The oil content needs to be above 40%, moisture content needs to be below 8%. So the better the sample is, the higher the return for the farmer. 5.4 moisture and 46.6 oil content.
You can have that.
Wonderful! There's our oil sample from the canola seed. Great! Where do you get all the seed from? So where's your region of where you collect the grains from?
Everywhere. Anyone can sell it to us.
Right, so you can go you wouldn't go to Western Australia, would you?
If they really wanted,
They could.
Yeah,
But I'm sure there's other wheels over there.
Yeah, it comes in by the trucks and the trains.
Okay, so you've got a train line that runs through Manildra here, and that
walk to us of it.
that provides a lot of most of it, or would most of it come from a truck?
Most of it's through trucks.
Okay.
So we get one train load a week.
Okay, and then the rest is trucks. Awesome. As we were walking, I noticed this pile of steaming composting soil and wood chips, and I just had to ask.
It's actually got microorganisms in it that eats the bacteria and eat all the smelly stuff. So it stops the town from having a fog.
Okay, now we're going to head into step 2, the place where the trucks unload the seed. So it's a big shed with a large grate in the floor where it can tip out all that seed and then it's augered up to the silos for storage. So I guess here at the mill you produce oil, that's your biggest production, but then the second thing would be the crushed up seed, which is the meal. You can either do it in that form or you can do it in pellet form, don't you?
Yeah, so we can mix it with different things, molasses, limestone salts, and turn it into pellets for animals.
Wow. Awesome.
Sheep, cattle.
Great. So there's no waste really, there's not a lot of waste in your production.
Try to use it all.
Wow, that's wonderful.
So when the trucks come in, unload, they come over here,
Yep.
just tip it up and drop everything into the ground.
Awesome. And then there's augers under there that obviously carry it out through to those silos that were around.
I'll show you. So this is the refinery.
Awesome.
Hot.
Things are hot.
Move. Don't touch things.
Don't touch anything. Got it. Got it. So you can't, from the video, tell, but it actually has a bit of a smell to it, and so the smell of the the seed being refined creates this smell, and that's why they had all that composting soil and mulch out the back there to help break down and help take away a bit of that odour that is emitted from this refining process. Here we are in the refinery. So the big process here is pressing the oil seed. To do that, they use steam. They heat the seed to soften it, making it easier and more effective to extract the oil from the seed. So then we went and saw where they make the steam.
If it needs more wood chips, it just slightly starts cooling, so moving, and then the break and go and get it. So in the moment it's stacking.
Okay.
So we get loads in there, it'll go down, pull up the load, pull in the middle,
Yep.
and then we can fit more in.
Yep.
And then when it needs it, we'll pause and come back down and fill the conveyor up.
Awesome. And so where do you get your wood chips from then?
AML options,
Really? Wow. Okay. Because I imagine you need a lot. Like, so that's a huge supply.
Yeah.
Great. Awesome.
Cool.
And what temperatures are in here? It's
Show you on the screen. Don't know, but it's at 580 degrees in there.
Wow. Okay, so all it's doing is heating the seed just to make the seed soft enough so that when you crush it, it actually just gets rid of the oil.
Yeah, it makes it easy.
Awesome. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
what did you say? That was 580 something degrees.
Yeah. Wow. So this is a fairly new system that you guys have just started using? 3 years old. And all those little pipes are taking the refined oil from there through, across over here, through those little pipes into these tanks.
Yeah. So this is what we call the tank farm.
Okay. And it's holding all the oil that is already refined.
Yes.
Wonderful.
So from the tanks,
Yep.
we've got 2 options. The oil can get put into big oil tankers and taken away, or we can take it into our other building,
Right.
Manildra packing, where it gets put into bottles, you know, the kind of bottles that you
Yes.
see when you go to Woolworths.
Yep.
Gets put into big containers and gets sent off.
Yep. So either sent away for export and big commercial use, or for supermarkets and food grade oil packaging. Think about this oil. So it is RBD. So it's refined, bleached, and deodorized. So the oil is crystal clear. It's a beautiful color, and it has no scent. Is that right?
No smell.
No smell. Yep. Okay, we're in the packing shed. Yep.
Into the packing shed we go. The boxes and drums are constructed and the bags and bottles are labelled and filled, ready for selling.
The machine will grab your bag and bring it through.
Oh, so these boxes are being filled with a bladder.
Yeah.
So they're being filled with the oil in here,
Yeah.
and then the bag that is filled with oil then gets dropped down into the box. Robot that's picking up those boxes that are full with those bibs, bag in box, picking it up and loading it onto a crate, ready to be put into a truck.
It was really cool to see the technology they are using here at MSM Milling. These robots play a huge role in making the packaging process smoother and more time efficient.
And up, and then all the way across to there. And I'm assuming they get filled with oil in that top room up there. So they're your 4-litre containers. Obviously when they go up there they get filled, they get their labels put on them.
Yep.
And then they get packaged like the ones that were over there, and they get sent over to Costco.
Yep.
Wonderful.
Boxes with 3 per box.
Or into boxes, like this one up here.
3 4-litre boxes.
Beautiful. Band-aid on. Looking good? Looking good. Looking good.
So you can see the bottles now have labels on them, and they are heading through to the point where they are filled with that beautiful golden canola oil.
This is my favourite.
Yay! And then this is where the oil is being put into the bottles. Wow, look at that.
This oil is GMO free. It has less than 1% trans fats and is the lowest level of fatty acids of any vegetable oil. It has a good balance of essential polyunsaturated fatty acids, omega-3s and 6. So because of its high smoke point and refining process, this oil is perfect for shallow or deep frying, marinades and dressings. It's a good all-rounder oil.
One you prepared earlier?
The way I describe it to the preschoolers,
Yes.
is we take the shell of the canola seed,
Yes.
and that's what we turn into the animal feed.
Awesome. And
Whereas
so,
the oil is what's inside the seed.
yeah. And the oil, to get it out of the seed, you're crushing it in that refining process. You guys use heat rather than a lot of different other mills use chemicals and things to get that oil out.
Yeah.
So that's what sets you guys apart, is you're using heat to expel that oil.
Yeah.
After we saw the oil process, we headed over to where they turn what's left of the canola into stock feed.
We buy lots of different ingredients, like your magnesium and your molasses, different ingredients. It all comes into here into the different little silos, right? We add it to our meal, make pellets, and sell it as your pelletized stock feed.
So farmers can tell us exactly what they want in the pellet. They can give us the ingredient list,
Yeah.
or they can tell us what they want it to be for, and we can come up with an ingredient list.
And so your main thing is for sheep pellets, cattle pellets, and goats. Is that right?
Lambs
And then you sell this at like livestock services, so rural services, or is it directly to farmers? Both. Okay.
Yeah, so they can buy it in a bulk bag if they've just got a, you don't only need a small amount.
Yep.
They can buy truckloads of it. And we also do sell it to the rural centres and different places like that.
Wonderful. This is the pellets that you get made.
Then we were back to the shed where the trucks can drive in, and on the other side is where they load up with either the canola meal or the pellets. And that is where the process ends.
Well, that is it. We have finished our tour here at the MSM Milling Company, and I hope you've enjoyed seeing how canola seed gets processed and refined into canola oil. If you've liked it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and you can come along with me on our next adventure.